Pardon predators with poker face. No poker chips, dealt a deck of jokers, still the nation paying broken wrists. It was hope and change, but hope's been strangled in the chambers. Change inside your pocket, never made it past the bankers. It's simply the parable of power, masked with hollow vials, crown crooked on your cranium. Can't camouflage it now, probably never release them pedophiles. Rather release the pedophiles, go this away, go that away. Guess who's playing Geppetto now? I seen them clap for corruption in tailored suits and call it leadership. Y'all let it happen. Welcome to the sequel of The Downfall, directed by greed, produced by apathy, and starring your commander-in-chief. I was born above the bottom, but the top was still a target though. Daddy had the pockets, but my pockets had a hollow soul. Never knew no struggle, so I studied how to market those that did. Flip their trauma into dollars and I followed close. Silver spoon polish, handed college, I ain't honor those. Tuition paid, so what's really the mission? Find a proper role. Frontin' like my intellect is something that I've gotta show. Really, I just mimic all the wealth in my father knows. Power in my posture though, arrogance my oxygen. Privilege like a doctrine, this world is what I profit in. People move for passion, but I only move for dominance. Told them I was sharp, but every cut I made was fraudulent. See, I ain't built the kingdom, I just purchased all the marble floors. Turned a couple buildings into pillars for my hollow core. Everything I touch becomes a symbol for the art of war. Lies into a brand and every fan is who I profit off. Tell them that I'm brilliant, that my dealings got a Midas touch. But every business venture's just a method for disguising trust. Bankrupt every project, leave my partners trying to fight the judge. Blame it on the system, tell the people they ain't grind enough. Draft dodging, watching as the real ones take the battlefield. Cowards move with power, but was power with no mass appeal. I ain't lift a finger, but I'm quick to say I had to steal. Only thing I run is my mouth, my war isn't half as real.
Liar, liar, red hats on fire. Say you love the states, but you're the biggest divider. Claim you bleed for the people, but you only drink them dry. Cause the only thing you fight is the truth and the light. Liar, liar. Liar, liar. Liar, liar. Hats on fire. Liar, liar.
Look, women on my arms, they only saw me as a dollar sign. Love was never love, I saw the lust inside of all their eyes. Could only play it straight, because I hated when the argue lied. When silence hit the room, I knew the truth. Wasn't hard to find, suppress the ego. Build a fortress, pass it down to all my kids. Groomed to be a tyrant, love and fire in my heart to give. Flights out to the islands, to plot and party with all my friends. Kids are set for life, pray my every step's what they following.
Liar, liar. Liar, liar. Liar, liar.
Let me get it back. Women on my arm, but the only charm was a dollar sign. Love was never love, fear, mistrust aside, they cautious eyes. Played the role of playboy, but I hated when the argue lied. When silence hit the room, I knew the truth. Wasn't hard to find, that's why I turned the ego, built a fortress out of all my sins. Groomed to be a tyrant, ain't no conscience in my heart to give. Flights out to the island where the monsters go to harvest kids. My hands are stayed in part, cause I've been laughing in the dark with them. America, America, I molded like a pot of clay. Taught them how to hate the ones who suffer while I pocket change. Made them storm the gates for me, then left them at the bottom drained. Told them it was patriotism, nah, it's just the kind I play. Every single rally is a mirror to my vanity. Built a congregation out of blind, misguided anarchy. Fabricate a villain, tell my people it's their enemy. Promise a future democracy was never my legacy. Pages turn like bribes inside the pockets of the clergymen. Narratives I purchased, get rehearsed, dispersed, and served again. Every move a masterpiece of masquerading confidence. Yet I'm tense when they question how the pieces of my logic fit. The wing it just a footnote in the gospel of misogyny. My pupils saw the future of my wrath and learned hypocrisy. A daughter's just a doctrine when her body's a commodity. A son's a mirror cracking when he questions what he got from me. Alone inside a mansion, but I panic when it's silent though. Gotta keep a quarter yes men round me just to hide the ghost. What's a man of power if the power only buys a show? Is public image if the private self despises most? Wifey hates me in her spirit. The way she fakes the feel, I see it in her eyes. She only rides for the estate I built. And I relate cause I can't face what I became for real. The man inside the mirror's just a stain I painted stainless steel. See shadows in my son's reflections that I swore I conquered. But the closer that I study, all their gestures feel dishonest. One is frail inside his heart, the other frail inside his posture. Both inherit what I hid, my frailty's a genetic monster. Then there's her, the Sarah Swan who I should never visualize. She drifts inside a dream, but every dream becomes a different crime. A puzzle I can't vocalize. lies, a question with no answer key. A ghost inside my attic that my mind won't let abandon me. Son of a glitch in the system, spitting on patriotic hymns. Skin his mask, got mid-parade, intact the quotes with acronyms. P-O-T-U-S, puppet of the ugliness spewing. No wonder they call it Capitol Hill, it's all tricks and illusions.
But I am not untouchable, I am not unkillable. I am just a fable built by liars that I lived through. A myth inside the making, a mistake that grew invisible. A carcass born from darkness of a nation that's divisible.
Just a product of a lie, spun too thick for them to properly unravel. Now I travel through a life of mediocrity, including how I hide my insecurities with posturing. I pray nobody tells the world the truth about my dishonesty.
Liar, liar.